Hey, what up? I should say, hey, what up, gangsters? Hey, what up, gangsters? Welcome to beginnerdjlessons.com. I'm Phil. As you all know, this channel is all about helping beginner DJs get better, and a program I've become obsessed with recently is called DJay Pro 2 by Algorithm. So much so, I've now added a full in-depth tutorial about this program on my course. If you guys are interested in getting it, click the link below and it'll take you through to my full in-depth tutorial on how to use this program. Anyway, in this week's program, I'm going to be telling you about 8 of the reasons why I think that this program is the best one to start with if you are new to DJing. Let's get into it. Whoosh! Okay guys, first things first, if you haven't already subscribed to my channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button now so you can get more videos like this on a weekly basis. Right, let's get straight into the video. So, the first and main reason why I think this is the best program ever for a beginner DJ is you have access to Spotify and all the songs that are on Spotify, which is millions and millions of songs. Now, if you use any other DJ program, you're going to have to bring your own songs to the program. That's what I did when I first started. I had to download thousands and thousands of tracks, put them on hard drives, then move them onto the programs. On this program, DJay Pro 2, you don't need to do that. You connect it to Spotify, you search for a song, you drag it into the decks, and it plays straight away. That is the biggest reason why this is perfect for beginners who don't have files and huge hard drives with millions of songs. Just connect it to Spotify and you're good to go. However, this is also one of the biggest snags of owning DJay Pro 2 is you have to be connected to a working Wi-Fi system for this to work. You have to be connected to the internet, which is one of the reasons why you wouldn't ever really be able to use this program professionally. So for example, if you were turning up to do an event, DJ at an event, and you couldn't guarantee there was going to be Wi-Fi, you would never be able to rely on this program. There's also legal reasons. You don't have the rights to this music, so I think that's probably why they made this the way it is. You have to be connected to Wi-Fi. If you don't own the rights to it, you're not really supposed to DJ it out. However, the biggest concern to me is if I was turning up to do a wedding or a corporate event and I turned up and there wasn't Wi-Fi or their Wi-Fi system went down, I would be completely screwed, which is why if I'm doing a gig professionally, I will always use Serato. But if you're a new DJ and you're just in your bedroom learning how to DJ, there's no better program than this. Okay, so point number 2, let's jump on to DJay Pro 2 so I can show you some stuff. Right, down in the bottom hand corner, you'll see you can also have access to iTunes, your iTunes account, Spotify, and if you plug in any hard drive, you can play all those different types of music from your hard drive, from Spotify, from iTunes, through DJay Pro 2, and it comes up with all your playlists ready-made. That's another thing I absolutely love about this program. You connect to Spotify, you've got all your Spotify playlists down here. You connect to iTunes, you've got all your iTunes playlists there. Same thing with a hard drive. With Serato, it's just crates and crates and crates. All you can ever really do with Serato is create a new crate, and customize your own crate systems, which it has its own benefits, but sometimes it's nice if you've got a ton of playlists ready to go for them to all just be there ready to go when you want to DJ. So I love that as well. The third thing I love about this program is once you plug DJ decks into your computer, it will work instantly with whatever DJ decks you plug in. The same thing will happen with Serato as well. However, with Serato, it will only go into dual disc mode on the screen once you have DJ decks plugged in. As you can see here, it's only in one disc mode at the moment, so you can only play one song at a time. However, if you go back to DJay Pro 2, you'll see it's constantly in dual disc mode, and if you wanted, up here, you could put it into 4 disc mode, but if you're a beginner, I wouldn't bother with that. Now, the beauty of this is it means even if you don't own any DJ gear yet, it's perfect because you can begin to play around with the 2 discs and potentially start practicing doing some blending without even having DJ decks. So when you've got the DJ decks, you already have a good idea about how the program works and getting your head around how to mix and blend and do stuff like that. So I really love the fact that it's constantly in dual disc mode for beginners to play around with. The fourth thing I love about this program, and it's probably my favorite thing about the program, is once you've got a song loaded in like this, and you don't really know what song to play next, you can open this little window down in the bottom right hand corner, and if you come to this section here, which you need to click on, it will recommend other songs that it thinks may go well with the song you're playing at the moment based on the BPM of the song and the key of the song. And that is absolutely incredible. That is just so good. And they're not even songs that are on your playlist. They're other songs that will go well with the song you're playing, which is amazing for if you're a beginner DJ discovering new music. And B, you've got to think, guys, 10 years ago, DJs used to have to carry around big crates of vinyls. We're living in an age now where you have all the music you want at your fingertips digitally, and if you are stuck and don't know what song to play next, rather than going through vinyls trying to think about what you need to play next, you've got the computer giving you ideas and inspiration of what songs will go well with the songs you're playing. Now, I know there's a million DJs out there who will be ripping their hair out saying, that's not DJing, being a good DJ is about knowing all the songs. I understand that, but I'm talking to all the beginners out there who are starting out. You may not have a huge catalogue in your head of good songs that will go with other songs. And this is why this program is so fantastic. It can just give you suggestions. So if you're just playing around in your bedroom, you could put a whole DJ set together in one go without even having to know all the songs that are going to be in the DJ set beforehand. That is so wicked. Okay guys, so the fifth thing I love about this program is you probably heard me talk about mixing in key. And basically all you need to know is if you play two songs that are in the same key, they'll blend really nicely into each other. If you want to know more about this, I've got a whole tutorial here on mixing in key. Anyway, going back to the program. If you look at the top right hand corner of every song, it'll tell you the key of the song, so G and D flat. Now, with Serato, you can't do this. On this program, if you want to put them in the same key, you can literally click this button here and click match, and it will match the key of the song. Or if you wanted to, you can just bump it up or down to the key that you think will go well, like this. And it will instantly put that song in that key. Now, you have to remember that if you change the key of the song, it will change the pitch of the song. So it'll either sound slightly higher or slightly lower. But once you've played the song for a bit, your ears will instantly just get used to it. Let me give you an example. If I take this song here, Body by Loud Luxury, and I'm going to bump up the key of the track, and you'll hear it go up and down. It'll sound really peculiar when you start. But after a couple of seconds, your brain just gets used to it. And if the song comes in a slightly different key to usual, no one in the audience will ever notice. Let me give you a quick example now. See? Sounded weird, and then it just sounds normal. And again. Now, what I will say is you probably don't really want to go up more than 2 or 3 keys or down 2 or 3 keys because it'll just sound really peculiar. But going up 1 or 2 or down 1 or 2 might sound strange if you were to do it while it was playing, but the brain just gets used to it and none of your audience members would ever notice. And it's perfect because you can just get 2 songs that are quite close to each other, match the key and blend them beautifully, and it'll sound perfect. So that's one of my favorite things about this program that you can't do on Serato. On Serato, you can change the pitch of a song by increasing the speed or decreasing the speed without the key matcher on. However, it just doesn't really work. It doesn't tell you the new key of the song. You'd have to go by ear. This is completely different. It digitally puts the key of the track into a different key perfectly, and it's just a fantastic feature. It's really, really cool. The 6th thing I absolutely love about this program is kind of like a hidden feature, and it's perfect for beginners. Now, as you probably know, if you've got a song playing like this, and you drag another track onto that track, it will instantly start playing the new song, which is when you first start DJing, you're going to make this mistake at some point. So let me give you an example. I'll play a track and I'll just drag another track into the lane that's playing, and watch what happens. Now, as you know, with DJing, it's all about having one track playing, then having another track and listening to that new track, finding out the good place to bring in track B, and then bringing it in and taking away track A. So you need to have one track in here, one track in here at all points, and you're listening to the track in your headphones that isn't currently playing out loud. I've made this mistake before where you want to listen to a track, you've got your headphones ready, you drag the song up in order to listen to it, and you accidentally drop it into the track that's currently playing out to the audience, and instantly it starts playing the new song, and it's an absolute nightmare. It's bound to happen to you at some point, guys. So if we jump on DJay Pro, if you come to the top here, it says DJay Pro, you can click it, go to preferences, and under general there's a setting called prevent song loading on active deck. So you've probably guessed it. If you've got a song playing, you drag another one on top, it'll come up with a warning telling you that you can't do that. Let me give you an example. And there's the warning. That's a really good feature. I honestly think that's a lifesaver if you're starting out and you're not really experienced on DJing. That'll come in really handy. Okay guys, so point number 7 that I love about these DJ decks is there's an auto mix mode. So if I'm DJing with Serato and there's a part of the evening when no one's really listening to the music, it's just background music, I have to go and put on Spotify or an iTunes playlist and just let it run in the background, so I don't have to stand there actually DJing music when people aren't even properly listening to it. With DJay Pro 2, you don't have to go to another program. If you come to the right hand corner here, you can click that and it takes you into this auto mix mode. You can click this auto mix button and it will blend the songs for you and play one song after the other, which is just perfect for me as a Serato user. I also have to make a note that in this mode, it doesn't beat match and blend properly. It just does that typical thing where it overlays 7 seconds of the song. One of the songs will fade out, one of the songs will fade in, but it means you don't have to open up iTunes or Spotify to just play a playlist when people aren't really listening to you. Okay guys, so point number 8 and the final reason why I love this program, especially if you're starting out DJing, is the effects section. So if we jump on DJay Pro, I'll show you. If you come to the top here, there's this icon here which you can click and it will open up the effects section. It will most likely be on cue points originally, but if you click this FX button here, it will take you to this pad mode. The pad mode you can click on and move around and will affect different parameters at the same time and kind of mix them together. So if you move it up, it will affect the high pass, as you can see down here as well. Move it up, high pass, down, low pass. To the right will give you more of the effect. We've got echo selected at the moment, but you could select any different effect you want and buy more effects if you wanted to. It will merge the effects by moving it around this pad. So if you move it up and to the right, it will high pass the song and it will add more echo, for example. If you move it to the left and you move it down, it will low pass it and give it less echo. But by just playing around and moving this around the pad, you can get some really interesting sounds. Let me give you an example. That's pretty cool, isn't it? And actually would work really nicely at the end of a song, just like I just did then. Instead of kind of fading it out, you could just kind of low pass it and put a bit of an echo on it before you bring in the next song. Let me give you an example. That kind of sound would lead you perfectly into just bringing the next song in, which I think is really cool. And of course you can play around with these effects as much as you like, and they're just good fun. It's another feature that this program has that Serato doesn't. Okay guys, they are my 8 reasons why I think this is the perfect program for beginner DJs to start with. I haven't ran you through every single thing this program does do. If you want to see my full training program, make sure you click the link below and you can get it, and I can teach you everything you need to know about this program. Similarly, if you're brand new to DJing and you've got your first pair of DJ decks and you don't know how to use them properly, I've got a full training course at beginnerdjlessons.com where I can teach you everything from the absolute basics right up to doing your first DJ set. Finally guys, I just wanted to say, if you've enjoyed this video and you agree with some of the points I've made, make sure you like the video, make sure you leave a comment, and if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching guys, I'll see you next week. Ciao!